Alright, so Tyler Toffoli is now a New Jersey Devil, as in Craig Conroy's first trade as Calgary GM, he absolutely biffs it, making probably one of the worst trades that the Flames have made in the past couple of years, as the trade details are as follows. The New Jersey Devils acquire Tyler Toffoli in exchange for Yegor Sharangovich and a 2023 third round pick. Now, from the Flames perspective, I can understand it, as we are going through a bit of a retool right now, as with the previously signed Huberdeau and Kadri anchor contracts, we are completely unable to complete a full rebuild, so going for a retool is really the only option that we have right now, and getting Sharangovich in that sense does make sense, as he is a 25-year-old forward with proven NHL experience, and I wouldn't have been mad if he was part of a package that the Devils sent in order to get Toffoli, but the problem is it's just woefully insufficient what they got back, as Tyler Toffoli, especially last year as he put up 73 points, was an elite play-driving first-line forward who put up career highs in basically every category. On top of this, he is on an extremely affordable contract of just $4.25 million for one more year. And yes, I understand he is on an expiring contract, but Conroy still had time to make this move. If this was the kind of trade that was all that was left on the trade market at the trade deadline, I would understand it. But as of right now, if this is all that you have on the table, you still have time. You can wait the entire season until the trade deadline to trade him to see if you can get better value for him. It just seems like a bit of a mismanagement of resources from Conroy, as Toffoli was originally acquired for a first and a fifth round pick, as well as a prospect drafted in the second round and a fourth liner. Now obviously we weren't going to get 100% of our initial investment out of Toffoli, but it is still sad to see such a slight return for such a good player. As for Sharangovich, he is a decent middle six forward with a career high 46 points back in the 21-22 season, as last year he had just 30. And I am definitely scared to see the AAV on this contract, assuming they do sign him, as they did just trade for him, as hopefully it's not as bad as the Coleman contract, say like an 8-year $4.9 million deal for another middle six forward, another anchor contract we do not need, so hopefully his AAV does come somewhere around the $3 million mark. As for the third round pick, it is coincidentally our own pick that we previously traded away, 80th overall, and it'll be interesting to see who the Flames select with that pick in the upcoming draft in just a couple days from now. From the Devils' perspective, they just absolutely stole a top 6 forward from the Flames for a mid-round pick and an unsigned player that they probably weren't going to sign anyways. So from their perspective, it's a win-win-win, as they have yet another elite winger to play with Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier in their top 6. Devils look to be an absolute wagon next year, so definitely watch out for them. Feel free to leave a comment down below what you thought about the trade, if you're a Flames fan or a Devils fan. How you feeling about this? But yeah, those are my thoughts on this trade. Feel free to sub and like and hit that bell so you never miss the next trade breakdown or news video I make. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.